good, fam? My name is Robbie Rythatha, and my Capstone project this year is on the NFL owners according to race. I picked this specific topic because I wanted to combine a relevant social justice issue with something most of us would find interesting. And what other topic to pick than the NFL? Why is this an important subject matter? Many athletes start training for their specific sport at a very young age and have the pros in mind. Professional sports are business like any other businesses, like Gotham. And people in businesses typically want to move up, but what happens if there is no one supporting your growth in a business? What is the number of majority owners in the NBA, NFL, and MLB who are also persons of color? Let's begin with the NBA and Michael Jordan, who went from a star basketball player to a business mogul. Michael Jordan is the only African American majority owner of the three aforementioned sporting leagues. And representing the Asian population, Shahid Khan bought the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2012 for $760 million. And representing the Latino population, Arturo Moreno is the majority owner of the Los Angeles Angels. It is shocking that each mentioned sporting league only produced one majority owner who is also a person of color. Let's now focus in on our specific sporting league, the NFL, and let's break down the positions according to race. It seems that African American players outnumber every other ethnicity, but as the positions increase in stature, it seems that the white population supersedes every other race. It's crazy to think that there has not been an African American majority owner in the NFL, of whom would have 32 potential destinations. The Dallas Cowboys are one of 31 teams who have a white majority owner named Jerry Jones. I've picked Jerry Jones as a contrast to Shahid Khan because he has been caught up in several scandals lately, one of them dealing with race, in which he called the star wide receiver Dez Bryant a derogatory term. On the other hand, I've also selected the Jacksonville Jaguars, who, as you might know, have the only majority owner who is also a person of color. Shahid Khan is a self-made billionaire who started out as a dishwasher, but soon after he graduated from the University of Illinois, he created his own one-piece bumper. He soon created his own company called Flexingate, which now grosses over $4.9 billion. He bought the Jaguars in 2012, making the NFL the holder of a person of color in a major position. I've also included Reggie Fowler because he holds the highest managerial position for an African American in the NFL, which is that he owns 40% of the Minnesota Vikings, making him a minority owner. Initially, Reggie Fowler was interested in buying the team as a majority partner, but due to disclosed information, he withdrew his bid. There are several historical connections to why persons of color are having a difficult time rising throughout these sporting leagues. I want to mention two names who broke the racial barriers in professional sports: Charles Follis and Jackie Robinson. Charles Follis became the first person of color contracted to play American football when he signed in 1907, and Jackie Robinson, the great number 42, was the first person of color to play in the major leagues when he signed in 1947. Jackie Robinson had a significant impact on the civil rights movement through his stature and use of nonviolence as a way to challenge segregation. Martin Luther King referred to Jackie as a legend and symbol in his own time. Now it's time to connect this to current history by using statistics of persons of color in the workforce. Persons of color make up 64% of the working population, but only occupy 4.2% of the Fortune 500 CEO positions. So it's not like this uneven boss-to-worker ratio only occurs in professional sporting leagues, but rather it translates throughout everyday business. Kenneth Chenault is one example of a person of color in a high managerial position, as he is the CEO of a huge Fortune 500 company named American Express. He also represents the one of 5 African Americans who are Fortune 500 CEOs.
Created using Powtoon.